Hi there, I'm Ben, and welcome to my 100% guide for Midgard from God of War Ragnarök. We are doing the final part. This is probably going to be the final part that you do of Midgard, the King's Grave, or just King's Grave area, and all that is there is a Berserker Gravestone. Now, you come to this area during the story, so this gate will be available to you, the way we're going to start. Before you can do the King's Berserker Gravestone, you're going to have to do all other 12 Berserker Gravestones found throughout all the realms, and then come here and do it. It's not possible until you've done all the others. So if you haven't done them, then you'll need to come back and do it afterwards. And yes, it's King Hrolf, Kraki, something like that. And finishing this will unlock the Trophy Grave Mistake, and it will also finish the Favour Fit for a King. This is a difficult fight. It's probably the hardest one in the game, to be honest. So yes, late game. It's going to be one of the last things you do in this game will be come here and defeat this guy. You can see he's still orange and I'm almost fully leveled on everything. He is tough in that he just has so much in his arsenal. He just does so many things, and he changes between fire and ice and all that. So yeah, this is one of the main things that you need to worry about as well. His big AoEs he does. So there's that one when he's going to slam into the ground. You'll see it all go green. You can just dodge out of the way of that one. You do need to go quite far back, or you can hit him with a strong runic attack and it will knock him off balance, and that'll do. But yeah, he does a lot of melee. He does a lot of ranged. A thing I liked to do with him was make sure I keep his stamina bar up, or his there. You can see it just took a big hit then. His stagger bar, sorry. Keep that up with green arrows I like to use mostly. And then, yeah, it was just keep distance, watch for what he does. If he goes in the air, try and shoot him down. If he throws things, dodge. If he comes close, that is when I'll think about trying to attack. Trying to parry the second punch. He does like to do the punches a lot. Yeah, and once he goes in the air, knock him out the air. He does this thing that he just did a moment ago where he charges towards you. And then there'll be a yellow ring. He's about to do a little mini AoE. You just need to get out the way of that one, honestly. And yeah, watch out for the big punches. He does a red dash, so you need to definitely dodge. And the main thing is just try and keep your runic attacks and just stay alive until your next runic attack appears, and then hit him with that. And just try and watch what he's doing and respond rather than be aggressive. Unfortunately, it's not one of those ones where you can be highly aggressive because he's got so much health. You're just going to run out of steam before you can do very much damage at all. If you use every runic attack, all 6 of them on him, you're probably going to do, I don't know, maybe an 1/8 of his health, if that. So yeah, it's not going to be much. So you're going to have to, it's more of a stamina thing, this one. You need to just keep going and look for the openings. And then when you sort of get to half health, he'll start doing this. That's another big one as well. So when he does the shield break, you know, the double blue, make sure you get that, because there's no way to dodge it. You're going to take a huge amount of damage if he gets that off. So make sure you get to him for that. And yeah, he's going to put shields up, so he will put fire ones up, he'll put an ice one up. He's going to go into the air and use his horrible electric attack. Sometimes, yeah, like that one, maybe it was a bit late, you know, when he goes in the air. Sometimes the arrows do definitely get him out of the air, and sometimes it just doesn't bother at all. So yeah, the double punches is your best bet for an opening, honestly. If you can get the parry off. Obviously, I'm not the best at them. Yeah, he's all of a sudden he's on top of me. So lost the meter there, which is no good. And don't be afraid to use your rage. Obviously, it's what you're saving it for. There's no point. So if you're using the healing rage, then yeah, that's a good option, to be honest. I just like to stick with the damage one, small damage one, as opposed to the one where you get the health back as well. And yeah, it's just, yeah, here's another one as well he likes to do is get these orbs out. You can shoot the orbs out the air. Honestly, he's so fast that by the time you've locked on and tried to throw something at the orb, unless you're really quick at it, he's going to be on top of you. And yeah, I find it better just to put some distance between you and the orb and let it hit the floor if possible. And yeah, get back to him and definitely stop that one, because that is huge damage. That's probably the best attack that he has in his arsenal. That was bad timing because I was locked into the runic attack there. What he's going to do shortly, my camera's completely messed up at this point, even though the lock-on is still on. So I don't know what was going on with that. managed to get him out of that one. Yeah, eventually he's going to cover himself in Bifrost as well. I think he's about to do it now, yeah. So if you go into him, you're going to get Bifrost on you. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass. It does wear off, but obviously you can kind of sit it out if you want to and keep your distance, or you can try and do whatever that was. There was definitely a parry attempt there, but he just knocked me out in one. Of course, make sure you have a resurrection stone as well. I'm sure you've got one of those. Goes without saying. And yeah, I like that. That's an attack, a runic attack I really do like, because it closes that gap, the spear. It doesn't do necessarily a huge amount of damage, but it closes that gap, which you do need sometimes if there is an opening. Just chiseling away. It's this last bit of health. Oh, we got him on the stagger there. It's this last bit of health on most bosses, isn't it? I mean, come on, he's right there. And he's, yeah, I'm running low on runic attacks and things. So I think we'll just get him here, yeah, and then kill him. So you also do get a relic from him as well, which is part of the relic trophy, so you do need it for that. But once he's dead, you're going to be... That'll be 100% for the area. Obviously, King's Grave. You're going to get the trophy Grave Mistake, and you will also finish the Fit for a King favour. Grab all the good stuff. And that is it. That's the hardest boss once you've done him. There is a Valkyrie you need to fight, but she's not as bad as he is, honestly. Very easily done. There you go, a hilt relic. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.